Just before recess, lawmakers approved earmarking more than $1 billion to build a 700-mile fence along portions of the Mexican border. That has been the centerpiece of GOP immigration reform, and it's something lawmakers have been touting on the campaign trail. But we're now learning the fence may never be built. That is because lawmakers gave the Bush administration approval to use that money for other border protection measures. I'm joined once again by Mike Papantonio, radio talk show host with Air America. Thank you for joining us once again.
Hello, Melissa.
Do you believe that we have been misled in this situation?
Yeah, the $9 billion wall to nowhere, the 700-mile wall, really was just a way to, first of all, misdirect attention. The American Chamber of Commerce has a problem here. They're trying to play both sides of the law. In this, they know that in order to change the immigration laws, they've got to go after corporate America. They have to tell corporate America that we're going to fine you $40,000 per incident, that we're going to limit the number of immigrants to 200,000, and that we can put you out of business for doing what you're doing. So what's happened is you've had this whole wall issue to begin with has been nothing but misdirection. It's been to take us away from what we have to do to solve the problem. What you have happening, Melissa, is you have corporate America on two fronts. One thing they're doing is they're outsourcing jobs. But in the next 20 years, 50 million jobs will be outsourced. And the other side of it is they want immigrants coming into this country because they don't have to pay them a livable wage. They don't have to pay them any type of benefits. When they're injured on the job, they simply ship them back to wherever they came from. So I think the story here is to watch the American Chamber of Commerce try to play both sides here. To me, this whole wall is nothing but an illusory idea to take us away from the real problem, and that is that the American underclass is losing. You have corporate profits in America that have 72% risen 72% under Bush. You know what's happened to the median income for the average family? It's dropped almost 1%. It's a class issue, and what corporate America wants to do is bring immigrants in. They want to act like it matters to them from a political standpoint, but at the end of the day, it's all about following the money, and this wall has been nothing but...
You know what, though? I have to say, I have read over the past few months interviews with immigrants, illegal immigrants, and we're watching pictures of them trying to cross the border into America right now, and they're literally laughing at the idea of this wall, saying that's not going to stop us.
Yes.
You know, as badly as you feel that they are being treated, they feel that their prospects are much better over here. So with that said, do you think that a wall would be effective at all?
I think the wall, Melissa, I think the wall is absolutely ineffective. It doesn't mean anything. To get to the heart of the problem, you have to go after big business who makes money by paying cheap labor, by paying no benefits, by shipping these people back when they're injured on the job. Yes, they are looking for a better life because of NAFTA and because of CAFTA. They're looking for a better life in the U.S. We've imposed that ourselves. This Republican Congress doesn't understand you have to do away with what we've done with NAFTA and CAFTA. That's the beginning of solving the immigration problem.
But in all fairness, though, I mean, you just said it yourself, that is the beginning, but the situation is here right now, and you've established that you're against the wall, but what about other things? What about, more immigration officials on the border? What about the National Guard being there to try to stave it off until new laws can be passed?
The problem is you have to go after the source. The source is to take the benefit away. Take the benefit away from the American Chamber of Commerce and big business trying to do what they can't do, outsourcing the jobs, to do right here in the United States it's the equivalent of outsourcing, Melissa.
All right, Mike Papantonio, radio talk show host with Air America. We were hoping to have Pat Buchanan with you once again, but he had to run, so we're sorry for that. But we will see you again very soon. Thanks as always.
Thank you, Melissa.